Hello, welcome back to day number 15, lesson 15 of our remote learning. And today we're working with understanding the teen numbers. Okay, so as this is a review again, we're working with teen numbers. So what you're going to do with this worksheet right here is you're going to draw the line to match the number. So you're just simply counting whatever you have in your triangle over here, and you're going to match it to the number. So you're basically just drawing lines to match. And we're going to do the first one together. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And as you can see, these here are darker than the other ones. They're made a little different. So these right here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you want to group them in our tens like we normally do, so you have a group of 10, and then how many left over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 10, group it in our 10, and then you have 5 left over. So we're going to just simply draw the line to match. Okay? So the ones that are in the shaded area are broken down into our 10, and the ones on the end is our leftovers, okay? So we're working with our teens and ones. So you have your teens right here. This is our 10. And your ones is what is the leftover number, our leftover 5, because it wasn't enough to make a whole 10, okay? So that's how you're going to work the first sheet. You're going to go through and match, count and match your tens, your leftovers, and your ones. Your tens, your ones, and your match, okay? So that's how you work your first sheet, okay? And then on the second sheet, we're going to break this one down a little bit. This is our second sheet. And it's the same thing, just written a little different. It says draw the line to match the numbers. And instead of giving us squares like this sheet did, this sheet gave us the squares over there. This one, just give us 1 10 and 4 ones. Okay, so let's work with that for a minute. If I ask you, let's just draw the rectangle. I might need more space. Let's take that off. It says 1 10, and 4 ones. Remember, we worked with this just before we left school. 1 10, 4 ones. Okay, so we got to figure out what is 1 10 and 4 ones. Okay, so you have your tens, and we know a 10 it's when you're working like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Because you have your tens and your ones. And we're going to break it down like the other box had it. And then we're going to break it on down, okay? So, 1 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's our 1 10. We have 10 squares. That's our 1 10. Okay, and now they want 4 ones, and we're going to use a different color to show our 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our 1 10 and 4 ones. These are 10 together right here. And let's circle our 10. This is our 10. So there's 1 10. One set of 10. And how many left over? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ones. And if you write that in number form, you have 1 10, which are tens. And how many left over? 4 ones, which equals 14. Okay? Because you have 1 10, 4 ones, and it gives us our 14, because this is our 10 spot here, and this is our ones. So this right here is our tens, and over here is our ones. Okay? 14. 110, 4 ones. Okay? Let's do one more. Let's pull out another one. I want you to understand what you're doing. Just take that off. And I'm going to just randomly pick one. Let's do this one. 1, 10, and 6 ones. Okay, we're going to break it down like we did before, okay, with the triangle. So what do we do to get our 110? 110. Okay, so that means you have to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So our 110 means this is 10. 10 squares is 110 because it's only 10 one time. Okay? So how many ones? 6. Let's do our 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? 6 ones left over. Okay? So you have your 10 ones, your 110 and your 6 ones. 110, 6 ones. That means I have 10 here. Let's circle it like we did before. I have 10 here. This is a whole 10. 110. And then I have how many left over from my 10? I have, that's right, 6. Right here I have 6. Okay, so 110, 6 ones, and when we write it together, it is the number 16. Because this is my 10 and this is my ones. That's my ones, because I had 6 of those. And this is my 10. That's my 10. That's my 10, and that's my 6 ones. And it gave me 16, okay? I hope you understood that, because that is how you're going to work the second sheet of your packet, okay? That's the second sheet. And you're going to do the same thing we did to the other one, okay? We're going to demonstrate you one, and we'll work one together so you'll understand. Okay, let me get this up on our board. Let me pull you in so you can see. Okay, so you have draw the lines to match. And we did the first one basically, and one of the other ones. So we have 110 and 4 ones. If I have 110, 4 ones, and I put it together, my number is going to come out. Which number do you think it's going to be? It has to have a 1 and a 4. Right. It'll come out to number 14. 110, 4 ones, and it gives us 14. The other one that I had done was 110 and 6 ones. So if you have 110 and 6 ones, what number did we get? Who remember? Right, you have 110 and 6. So you have to look at the numbers. So I know my number is going to have a 1 and a 6 in it. And that means my number is going to be 16. Right, good job. Be 16. And that is what you're going to do with the rest of these. You're going to match them to their number. And then discuss it says, what is the same about the teen numbers and what is different? So you're going to look at these numbers and tell me, what's the same about all these numbers And what is different about all these numbers? And that's what your answer here is going to be. And the last thing you're going to have to work on today would be your fluency sheet. Working with our number bonds, okay? Complete each number bond. Write 1 or 2 subtraction sentences, okay? So they're going to be subtraction. Last week we worked with adding. Today we're working with subtraction. So we're going to do one together. Let's move this back a little bit. And we're going to do the first one. Let's do the first one. Your big number goes in the big box, your biggest number. So they gave us number 5. Then we have our 2 smaller boxes. They gave us number 3. And then they want us to, they have blank minus blank equals blank. So we got to use our number bond to fill in all these blank. Blank minus blank equals blank. So we got to use our number bond to do that. Okay? So we do know that we're going to have to use our big number, which is our number 5. So tell you what, let's put our 5 right here. Okay? They gave us another number. Okay? So they gave us this number. So 5 minus, let's see. Let's use that 3 since they gave us that 3. 3. So let's draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eggs. Circles, eggs. Got 5. And you know what? We're going to, minus mean take away from, okay? Don't add it together. You're taking something away from something. So we have 3 minus 5. That means I'm going to take, we have 5 minus 3. That means I'm going to take 3 away from my 5. So let's take 3 of our circles off the board. And what do we have left? 1, 2. We have 2 circles left, okay? So we know that 3 minus 5 equals 2 because we took 3 out of this 5. So that gives us our answer to our number bond, the number 2. Let's fix that 2. Okay? So then we're going to write another sentence down here. How could we do it to write another sentence using these same 3 numbers? We can use our 5 again, because 5 is our big number, minus, what other numbers can we use? If we put 2 right here, that's different. 5 minus 2, and what do you think we get when we do 5 minus 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, our 5 circles. This time, instead of taking out 3, we're going to take out 2. And 5 minus 2 leave us with our 3, which is the same number we have in our number bond. So when we do our first and using our number bond, we're not recreating, we're just rewriting using the same numbers. Okay? So that is how you're going to do your fluency sheet on your packet this week. Okay? So look at the numbers they gave you. Use those numbers to get your next number and fill in your sentence, okay? Your subtraction sentence. We're not adding, we're subtracting. That means taking away. So good luck on doing your work on today, and I will talk to you soon.